Hello everybody. This big old giant box just arrived from Japan. Let's get it open and see what's in there. Alright, there it is. Okay, here's my receipt. Some little origami here. Get this bubble wrap off. Right, it says MUTO. Okay, this is Bandai Kaiju Bangaichi. And this you could purchase from Premium Bandai USA. But I actually picked this up from a seller in Japan off of eBay.
Bandai Kaiju Bangaichi.
I guess that's how you say it. That was my Japanese accent. Hope I didn't offend anybody. Alright. Wow, look at that. Even this box just looks great. Yep. Really neat looking box. Looks like it come right out of the movie. But let's get it. Slide that aside for now. And here are the figures. They're in like a clamshell, as you can see. Let me cut the tape, get that off. Here is the little missile, little nuclear bomb that they were after in the movie. Very tiny. That's the only accessory that you get with this set. Okay, some plastic on top. Wow, they look good. Let's get the mail out first, I guess. Look at that paint on those wings. This looks like black vinyl with like either a white or a light gray like paint apps on there. Alright, he's still in some plastic here. I don't know if it's taped on or not. Just give me a second to get all this off. Last little piece here, there we go. There, that is completely out of the packaging. Texture on the bottom of the feet. Looks like the claws are actually like two little fingers, almost sloth-like. It's got highlights on his chest in kind of a gray. It's got those little arms tucked up inside of there. And look at all that detail. I'm just taking it all in right now. It looks like there's a little bit of a possible like green wash on here. Also, it's like the gray kind of almost, when the light hits it just right, looks like there's a little green also. The green is showing up more on the camera than it actually is in real life. But there's this kaiju eye. It's kind of like a red with an orangish yellow pupil up front. This is the other eye. Same thing going on there. Really glossy, so they look nice and like wet. Almost kind of like a Gigan's eye kind of visor that he has. Kind of reminds me of that. They got that weird little like hooked beak with the teeth in there. Wow, really cool. And it stands up good. It does have articulation. You can fold the wings up or down. Let me try to do that real quick. Okay, there he is with his wings up. Definitely a unique kind of design there. I didn't want to wait till morning to unbox these, so I'm doing it at night under pretty crappy lighting conditions. I might shoot another video tomorrow in the actual daylight, but I just couldn't wait to unbox them, so I had to do it. That's probably more of a normal pose that you might have him in, with the wings more down like that. You can really stretch him out like he's in a long kind of flying pose, which looks pretty cool. You can probably even push these back. Let's try to be careful. This vinyl does make a kind of a squeaking noise when you move the arms or the wings. That also could be a flying pose. Yeah, super cool. And now let's get to the female. Alright, there the female is. Every leg had these little plastic booties on it, and they were taped on. A real pain in the arse to get all of them off. But I finally did it. Now let's get a look at her. She is black vinyl also, with that same gray wash. But man, it looks very green in the camera, so I think what it is black vinyl, then with like a green wash, and then a gray wash over top of that. And that green is like poking through a lot of that gray. And it just gives it this awesome look. I love that color look. She's got a real wet, shiny looking eye. It's like nice and red with an orangish yellow pupil. And her mouth is kind of like a purple plum color inside, which is freaking awesome. Look at those teeth. I don't know if that's a beak or what, but man, it looks neat. Then this eye looks red also with some of that yellow. Maybe it looks a little tiny bit more burnt orange with the yellow pupil, a little more defined on that side, I think. But it does look super good. I actually was not a big fan of the MUTOs when Legendary Godzilla 2014 Godzilla originally aired. I wanted to see like the old school Titans, like King Ghidorah, Gigan, Anguirus, maybe Baragon, some of those creatures. So when these popped up, these like new, never seen before figures, I was kind of like not loving them. I thought they looked too much like something from Pacific Rim with those little extra arms and stuff. But yeah, they've really kind of grew on me over the years. Now I like them quite a bit. But let's look at the texture on the feet. Tell me that does not look awesome. Yeah, I think she's got the like big pregnant belly there, like she's getting ready to lay an egg case or something, because she looks very arachnid. Like, I wouldn't say insect, because she's got 8 legs if you count those little internal ones there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then those little ones are 7, 8, like a spider, an arachnid type creature. And that's how the male is too. Actually, it isn't. Oh yeah, it is, because his wings count as legs, that's right. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then his wings are 7, 8. Because he actually folds up the wings and walks on these just like legs. So yeah, very interesting. You can see how much larger this queen MUTO is compared to the male. But yeah, let's get this like little nuclear bomb opened up. Okay, there it is. Excuse my dry hands, I was wearing yellow deerskin leather gloves today doing concrete, and my gloves got soaked, stained my fingers yellow, and they're super dry. So I scrubbed them, but that yellow stain from the deerskin leather just won't come off. Okay, let's see some more of the detail here. This is what her head looks like. And my only advice about this figure is if you get it, just open it very slowly and carefully, because of all those little plastic booties. Like, you don't want to accidentally like break one of the claws or something. I don't know that it would, but I had to use a sharp knife and carefully cut the plastic off. I've seen other reviews where people didn't have nearly as much trouble, but mine were causing me a lot of grief. Yeah, she's got nice toes. All kinds of just design. I'm just trying to take it all in, look at all the design. Nice chest design. There's like these little weird spirals kind of on her, up there on her wrists, her upper wrists. That just, wow, what is that? It looks so cool. But she's got more of that gray on her, has more of that gray back here on the hips. But she does have articulation. Let's move the legs around a little bit. Okay, there she is, kind of all sprawled out. You can see the 2 legs are bent differently. This one always stays more bent, and this one's a little more stretched out. But she stands very well when you stand her upright. But you need at least 4 limbs touching the ground at all times, or they won't stand. So you can either do the back 2 and the front 2, or you can do like the back 2 in the middle. You know, whatever, change it up, but we'll put her in some poses here. That's a pretty cool looking kind of arms up attack pose. Okay, here is the male holding the little nuclear bomb in his mouth, little atomic bomb. And it's just loose in there. But yeah. He could be bringing it over to the female, getting ready to present it to her. Here's the female. She's kind of hooks in her teeth there, like she's picked it up and she's gobbling it down. But you can just take it right out, as you can see. But yeah, there they are. Really cool figures. The female does stand a lot better than the male does. Like, he's kind of pinched together, so with the wings, he kind of wants to tip. So you gotta find the right, it's not terrible or nothing, but you just gotta find the right stance for him. Help him out a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much the unboxing review I have for these figures. It is the Bandai Bangaichi MUTO set, and it is from, well, it's sold by Premium Bandai USA, is where you can pick it up, but you can also pick it up on eBay from Japan, like I did. But yeah, looking really good. A bit pricey. I kind of think they're a bit overpriced, but they do have a lot of detail. They're very nice. I honestly didn't think I would ever have them. I'm really surprised, like, that they're here. I actually was able to do it. But yeah, there's so much detail. She's got a little second claw right there by the big claw, but it's almost impossible to see it on camera. It's just all this sculpt detail that's real hard to make out. But yeah, it looks freaking cool. Here they are beside Godzilla versus Gigan Rex. Oh, what would it be like to focus? Who knows? Who knows? That looks cool. And Gigan Rex looks super cool. Yeah, some super cool figures.